Hey, what's up guys, this is Corbin. My god, we've got ourselves Wallmaster Athorian. Now we've got the Wallbreaker with good old Kroz. New Fusion Champion revealed for the 20th of November. So we're getting an 8-day notice inside of Raid right now as to that this fusion is sort of on the cards and is on the way, which is kind of cool. Lots of time to prepare and lots of time to consider whether or not you want this absolute mad lad on your account. This is an attack type champion with the spirit affinity for the Ogren tribe. So I just want to point out right here something that Plarium said. I'll read this out because I know this is very small text for you guys to read. Our goal, this is Plarium's post on the Reddit. Our goal was to give players a strong, accessible Ogren damage dealer who can pull weight in both arena, that's debatable, and faction wars, okay? Which immediately made me think, is this champion just gonna suck? Is this champion just gonna be bad, man? I feel like if you're already talking about faction wars with a legendary champion, they're not even released yet, it's usually not a very great legendary, and it tends to be like a very, very skippable fusion. Let's get into his kit, man, and see if that's actually the case, shall we? Before we get started, if you're looking to create a new raid account, make sure to get that done right now by clicking on the beginner promo link that is down below this video at the top of the description box, man. Use that link to create a new raid account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now. Double legendary start as long as you use beginner code Desert Queen on day one of your new account to get 2 legendaries, as well as 3 free epic champions as you level up your account. It all begins by creating that new account by using the beginner link that is down below. Let's check out the kit, man. First of all, the A1 skill, Pulverizing Pummel. Attacks one enemy 3 times, each hit with a 50% chance bucked of decreasing the detonation countdown of all bomb debuffs on the target by 110. Pretty standard stuff for a bomb champion. Triple hit is nice. It's a shame it's only a single target, but is what it is. It's also got a 50% chance buck to placing a stun debuff on the target for 110 as well. Next up, the A2. Pretty simple A1 to be fair. Next up, the A2 skill, Battlefield Sapper, man. Bookable down to a 410 cooldown. Ooh, when I first read this, I wasn't pleased. I wasn't best pleased with this, man. I'm still not best pleased with it, but it is what it is. 410 cooldown, 100% chance of placing 2 bomb debuffs on each enemy that detonate after 2 turns. Fill this champion's 10 meter by 25% for each enemy with a bomb debuff. Okay, the fact that it's a 410 cooldown stinks a little bit on the surface of things, but there is a hidden superpower to this skill that we should get into by the time we hit the passive, right? For now, the A3 skill, Mangonel Maul. Bookable down to a 310 cooldown. This is an attack all enemies, 100% chance of decreasing the detonation countdown of all bomb debuffs by 110. Very, very good. Also 100% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for a couple of turns. Great. Good wave control. Detonates the bombs nice and fast. It's going to do reasonable damage on account of detonating the bombs faster. Just not bad. It's just not bad, right? Bit of extra wave control with the block active skills is just very, very nice. But the passive? Oh, man. We talk about the passive now. Because right now, like, I was reading this kit, I was like, bro, this champion is a skip. And it's an easy skip for basically everybody in the game. Like, unless your Ogren Tribes faction absolutely sucks. And you've somehow got a bunch of resources left over after all of the turtle events. Okay, fine, do it. Do the fusion, whatever. That's what I was thinking before reading the passive skill, okay? The passive fills all allies' 10 meters by 5% each time a bomb debuff detonates. Okay, cool, fine, cool. Bit of extra utility there, it's nice. Has a 20% chance of activating an instant turn effect on this champion whenever an ally or an enemy is killed by a bomb debuff. That's actually really good. Like, that's actually really, really bloody good, okay? Because, like, the thing, you might think, okay, so it's only a 20% chance, but, okay, so you're attacking into a faction wars wave of enemies, okay? You apply 2 bomb debuffs to all enemies, then you attack all enemies with this A3 skill. You smack into enemies and you activate all of those bomb debuffs. Well, that's 5 enemies that you're activating bomb debuffs against, hypothetically, and it's 2 bombs per enemy, so that's 10 bombs in total that are going to be exploding, or are going to be exploding very, very soon, because you're only decreasing the detonation cooldown by 110. So they might not explode straight away, but whatever, dude. Let's just imagine that they do. That's 10 bomb debuffs going off straight away, giving you cumulatively like a 200% chance. I know that's not how math works, but you know what I mean. You're getting a very, very high chance of activating that instant turn effect straight away. Now, like a lot of bomb champions, Kroz is also going to be quite well built, to be honest, in, if I just pan the camera back out again so we can see the guy, Kroz, it's going to be quite well built in stuff like Relentless Gear, Reflex Gear, stuff like that. the kind of gear sets that are going to give you extra turns, and that are going to be reducing the cooldowns on your skills, right? So you can be spamming out bombs as much as possible, and then also detonating bombs as fast and as often as possible as well. And getting this instant turn effect is just going to get you around again to potentially triggering your relentless gear extra turns more often, because you're getting instant turns from the passive, extra turns from relentless, or instant turns from the passive, and then cooldown reduction from reflex. So, you know, that's going to be pretty cool. Like, this guy's going to be an absolute wave-destroying monster. Colossus, you know, it's going to be really quite effective. I think it's going to be more effective than I think I was anticipating sort of at a glance. What I also say as well is that you can take relics like Perched Shadow. If you've got this relic on your account, this is going to be a great fit for Kroz as well, where it has a 10% chance to receive an extra 10 when using their default skill if at least one active skill is on cooldown. And so anytime he uses his A1, that's an extra 10% chance there to get an extra 10 from just a warning. And so he'll be able to get around to using his skills again even more often. And so I still think this champion is actually going to be a skip for most people. And we'll get into why in just a second, but I can see him actually being a very like, normally a Faction Wars Legendary, who cares, man? It's a Faction Wars Legendary, dime a dozen, you know? But when a champion is this specialized and is this good at what he does, I don't know, man, it's a little bit tougher to ignore, you know. I'm actually quite excited for doing this fusion on my main account. Here's why I'm going to be skipping doing this fusion on the free-to-play account. First of all, I ain't got nothing on the free-to-play account, okay? On the main account, we've got plenty of resources. I can go ahead and get this fusion done. It's not a big deal, right? That's the way it is. If you've got a bloody pay-to-win account inside of this game, you just do every fusion because you can, you know? And so why the hell would I not? Free-to-play account, I'm tapped of resources. A lot of you guys watching this video will be tapped of resources. And so on my free-to-play account, no way am I doing this. No way am I doing this. And I go as far as saying that if you got your first 6 or 7 sacred shards saved up as a new player, maybe you got like 30 void shards, 70 ancients, 1,000 gems, and you're a new player and you're looking to do your very first fusion ever inside of this game, do not make it Kroz. Do not do this fusion. This should not be the first fusion that you do for me as a new player inside of this game. I'd wait for Christmas. I'd wait for the Christmas fusion. I'd save your resources for another 30 days and just wait for the Christmas fusion, because it's almost definitely going to be a good one, because they almost always are, you know. Another thing that I say as well is that we do a 2x event on Sacred Shards in just 2 or 3 days' time from the time I'm uploading this video. What does that mean? It means that 2 weeks after this 2x event on Sacred Shards will take us up to the 28th of November. And on the 28th of November, there is almost definitely going to be the Champion Chase event for this Kroz fusion, this wallbreaker fusion event. And there's almost definitely going to be a 2x event on Void Shards during that Champion Chase for this Ogre fusion, man. Do you really want to be pulling your Void Shards to secure this fusion and get this fusion done just before Christmas? Do you really want to be doing that? I don't know, bro. That doesn't seem like the wisest idea to me. Now, again, I've got an abundance on my main account. It's not a big deal. I'm going to do the fusion like I've already mentioned for all the reasons I've already mentioned. On my free-to-play account, if I had like 25 or 30 Void Shards or something, and, you know, I could maybe squeak through that Champion Chase event on the 2x on Voids, no. I'm still not doing it. I'm still not doing it. It's just not worth it. I don't want to bottom out on my supplies and on my shards on my free-to-play just before December. It doesn't make any sense at all. And so, yeah, there's no way I'm doing this on the free-to-play account. Now, I might be wrong, by the way, about the 2x event on Void Shards. It might be like a surprise Ancient Shard event or something. Plarium have been switching things up recently or whatever, but I believe it's a 2x event on Voids that will be landing smack bang in the middle of this Ogre fusion. Okay, so just be aware of that. Be aware of what you're getting yourself into if you start this fusion event. The Champion Chase events are seldom skippable. And so that's Kroz. That's Kroz. Free-to-play account, too niche for me. Too niche for me, man. On the main account, pretty good. Good enough that, you know what, I was actually planning on skipping, but I'm intrigued to see how this guy feels in wave content. The fact that he's more of a faction war specialist makes me a little bit nervous and would put me off for most players. I think that 80% of players should probably be skipping this. You know what I'm saying? I think that 70% of players probably have no choice and have to skip this because they're drained after the Leo event, and it just is what it is, you know. Let me know what you guys think down below, man. Easy skip or not? Am I crazy as hell? Are you going to be going for this? Is it even more powerful than I'm imagining? Let me know what you guys are planning on doing down below in the comments. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you also did enjoy this one, man. If you did, make sure you hit a like on the video. And of course, if you're looking to create a new raid account, use the beginner promo link to do so. You can find that link down below at the top of the description box below this video, man. Just click on that link and use it to create a new account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now. And I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.